Good morning, Justin Timberlake.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I feel like I have a bad rep with you
Why?
because I saw you last night. We went out,
We did.
and not just us. There's lots of people there.
There were loads of people.
It wasn't like a date or anything.
Yeah,
That's
no,
happening.
it's-
That's happening tonight.
Yeah,
And
right.
I am so excited. I've got a new dress for you.
I can't wait.
It's really special. I'm having my hair, and my nails done straight after this. But with that last night, and then when you came in, I was like, bit tired. Went out last night, and then you were like, "This happened last time that you
This
came on
did
the radio and
happen.
breakfast
Last
show."
time I was here, you had some wild night.
But I swear that's the only 2 times I've been out this year.
That's it.
The only 2 times.
It's the only two
Seriously.
times I've ever been out.
Isn't that right? Yeah, people are nodding in agreement.
yeah.
But how are you this morning? Are
For
you
those
good?
of you listening,
Yeah.
just look to the left
Everyone.
for some sort of camaraderie and approval
Yes.
from his staff.
And she nodded.
She did. She done it.
She nodded. She's like, yes, that's true.
Right.
It's not true.
Because she doesn't have a microphone.
Exactly.
Because you don't let people speak.
No, because she'll tell the truth.
That's right.
And she can zippy. And are you good though? Are you happy? Because you are sort of everywhere, and I'm happy about this because I'm a big fan of yours, but you're everywhere. You're on the telly, you're on the music video, you're on the radio, you're in the films, you're everywhere. Must be a nice time and a nice time to be Justin Timberlake right now.
Well, I am enjoying being myself right now.
Yes.
Thank you. No, I am. In all seriousness, you never sort of plan that something like this would happen, where you're releasing music and film literally at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been in this situation before, so
Yeah, people usually
it's a little interesting.
Yeah, people usually do like I'll do my album this year, and then I'll do a film next year.
Which is sort of yeah.
But then you've just been doing everything.
Well, I
All
mean,
things.
it's also, movies take a long time from So I mean, obviously, like some movies sit on, for 2 years they'll shelve them and then bring them back out, and you never know what's going to happen with a movie when you make it. So a year ago, longer than a year ago, June of 2012, I wrote 20 to 30 songs. And then I didn't really know how I was going to put them out this year. But shot a movie right after that last summer. And then the next thing you know, it's all coming out at the same time.
It's all happening. Can you do that with music, or is there sort of in the way that you could shelve a movie and just think, oh, we'll keep that, we've done that? Couldn't you, as an artist, do that with music, or do you have to get it out there straight away once you've made it?
That's a really good question.
Thank you, Justin.
That is interesting.
Thank you.
Now for some interesting fodder. The funny thing about the pace that a lot of artists are now making music and putting it out, that's kind of what we did. I mean, like I said, to record this music that long ago, for me, I think it's important to sit with it for a second to kind of give your own almost hypothetical litmus test to see if you still respond to it the same way over a period of time, because then I think that if you do, obviously,
It's good.
you should put it out.
You should do it. Because what happens with me, and I wondered this the other day, because I don't know if you do it. Well, I don't know. It must be weird. I don't want to know if you do it, actually. Whenever I listen to music, if I'm
You
like,
want to know if I do it?
I want to know if you do it. Yeah. If I'm like on the tube or in the gym, when I listen to music, I pretend I'm a pop star, and I pretend I'm in like a music video. Do you ever do that? Because you are actually a
I feel
great
like you
pop
do
star.
that everywhere you go.
Yeah.
I feel like you do that all the time.
I'm doing it right now.
You are.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll hear a record, for example, and this is no disrespect to this woman, but that Lady Gaga Applause record, when I first heard it, I was like, don't know if I like this. I was a bit like, Now,
Really?
I love it. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen with you, where you make a song and you're like, I don't know if I should release that, and then you love it? Because that has made me, I've fallen in love with that record over a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So does that ever happen with you when you make a song?
I'm
You're
talking
like, I
about.
don't know if I like it.
I'm talking about like months.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we recorded it. Wrote and demoed all these songs in June of 2012, and then the first. I mean, Suit and Tie. I released January. Yes, January.
Yes.
That's how busy my schedule is. I had to think about that.
Yeah. January.
I know what you mean, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I felt that way a little bit about Suit and Tie, but it's funny. I felt that way a little bit about Sexy Back. You know, where it's kind of they feel like they belong with the other songs. This is just my take on it.
Yeah.
They feel like they belong with the other songs, but there's also something that feels slightly different about them, and you're not sure. You know, I get this moment where I'm not sure how people will react to it, but I think at the end of the day, you know, you have to put out something that you love.
Yeah. Who do you ask for advice on things like that? When you've made the record, is there like a friend that you'd call and you'd be like, do you like this?
Yeah,
Is this good?
I mean, you know, I guess just my group of friends.
Yeah.
What I've done, it's just kind of, if I have them over, I'll just play demos and see how they respond to them.
Yeah.
Not really tell them that I am, and see how they respond to them, and I don't know. It kind of gives me a good feel for what should
like
come
a
out.
secret shopper, sort of like secret music. You just put it
Yeah.
on and see how they react.
Yeah,
I like that. Hey, we should talk about your movie.
sure.
We should do that because I think that's why you're here.
I'm here to talk about anything you want to talk
Anything
about.
that
Yeah.
you do. Okay, well, I want to talk about your movie.
Okay.
It's called Runner Runner.
Yes, it is.
Everyone in that movie is nice looking. It's like the nicest looking film. Have you seen it? Everyone's good looking, isn't it?
Aside from me,
It's
they're
like
all
putting
movie
your
stars.
eyes
They're
in like
supposed
milk
to be
or something.
good
It's
looking.
like soothing for the eyes. It's like, eye bath.
That Ben, he is extremely handsome.
I think he had a spray tan or something. Because he
He's-
looked like next level Ben Affleck.
He is extremely handsome. Yeah, he looked like he does a recent public appearance look like he's gone back in time a little bit.
He does. He looks like he might have had a juice or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he looks-
juicing.
He's so juicy.
But not like PEDs, not like performance enhancing
No, no,
drugs.
no.
Like we're saying like organic juices.
Beetroot.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks good. Gemma Arterton, she's been juicing.
She's gorgeous.
Do you know
and
she's
what a,
so
and
gorgeous?
honestly, like what a lovely
Isn't she amazing?
person.
What a woman.
I had a really good time working with her.
Well, she's so...
She's a treasure here. Yeah.
I think she's properly a treasure. Do you know what? She's been on the show and she came on and I've properly fell in love with her. And usually I don't fall in love with women. I think I've fallen in love with Gemma Arterton. I loved her.
I can't say I blame you.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
She really is, isn't
And
she?
I mean, she's obviously extremely talented, and she works really hard. But aside from that, she's just like lovely to be around.
And good voice, good energy,
Yeah,
good vibe,
good energy. That kid.
good energy. That
Good
kid.
energy. That kid.
How is it when you are in when you're like going to work in a movie like that? You know, you've seen the script, you know what's going on. You know that there is gonna be a point where you and Gemma Arterton have to do a bit of rude kissing.
Right.
That happens in the film. When do they do that? In what stage of filming? Do they do that at the beginning when you don't know each other, or do they sort of do that towards the end when it's like, oh, you're just old friends now?
I don't know if there's ever been a film where I've had this. Oh, actually, there has. Black Snake Moan. Hey man, it's your job. Somebody's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to kiss Arterton.
And they cast. They cast you. So what are you gonna say?
You can't be unprofessional.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Are you going to be a fool in front of Affleck?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You're going to kiss
Hey,
Arterton.
you're gonna step up to the plate. And,
You're going to do it. How's it going to work with Ben Affleck? Because he's in all good films. You know, he's all right. Good year. Got an Oscar.
yeah,
It's all right.
He's had a bit of a career.
He's got kind of a career. Is it intimidating at all when you go and work with someone like that?
I mean, you would think it would be based on his track record.
He's very
and
filmy.
His
Really Hollywoody.
is he?
Yeah.
No, he's not, man.
No,
He's
not as in,
literally
I mean, when you think of Hollywood, you think of Ben Hollywood.
Gotcha.
Ben Affleck.
Like classic.
Yeah.
Well, he
I
was
didn't
in,
mean like
right. Like
the
he was in
bad
Pearl
side.
Harbor.
He's in like
huge
films.
movies. Yeah. Well, the irony for me of I guess I'm extremely again lucky because to work with him now, he's become such a master filmmaker. And so he was so informative of just the process, and he was there. Obviously, I don't think he can help it. And we were the better for it. The movie was the better for it. But, he's on set and we're, making revision. He's constantly making revisions. I mean, he's a filmmaker now and a great one at that. And so, yeah, and also again, like just one of the guys and fun to hang out with, and you know, we ruined many takes because he and I were constantly joking on set.
It looked like you got on, because sometimes you can watch a film and it can be a bit. Not that sometimes you watch a film and it's like laboured. You're like, then this isn't real. But your relationship with him seemed really nice. It seemed like very real.
It's great. It's great. He's he's a Boston boy. I don't know if you know about Boston. But
I watched a bit of his True Hollywood Story once.
Oh, well,
so I know.
Well, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was 100% true.
Absolutely.
I love the conundrum of True and Hollywood packed up against each other.
Yeah. Sponsored by E. Those three things together.
Yeah. No, you can believe everything you see on that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Seacrest. I saw you, of course, at the GQ Awards.
Yes.
Which weren't last night.
Oh, got that part.
Got that bit. I saw you there, and then before that, I saw you at the VMAs. When you go to something like that, how does it feel? Because I saw people's reaction to you last night, like a room full of quite scary, intimidating people that you see in the papers and you see on the telly, a room full of your peers. And when they mention you and you got to do what you had to do at that, everyone stands up. Is that weird to be around like peers and see people sort of applauding you?
I don't know. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Did you not?
I didn't.
People stood up.
I was.
People didn't stand up when I went up. They were like, who's this loser? He's not sample size.
No, sure they did. They were going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm kidding. Oh, I love you, buddy. I'm kidding. It was an honor to be there to present Tom with Designer of the Year.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
I did not notice anything. I was more. I couldn't read. I think I have to get a new prescription on my contacts because I could not read.
You couldn't read
the text for the presentation.
How was the VMA performance? Because we talked about this on the radio quite a lot. So that was pretty up there, wasn't it, Justin Timberlake? It's just like, he's got all good songs.
That's nice.
It was really, it was wonderful.
It was a wonderful night for me.
I saw, did you see Gaga's Panic when you were performing? Did you see this?
No, I was
performing
again busy working.
You're doing you. Well, they like show the crowd, and you'll see like Will Smith watching or like Katy Perry watching or something. Lady Gaga was watching you like this, like the happiest, most joyous woman of all.
That's nice.
And when she came in, she's like, yeah, I lost it. She was like, I'm such a big fan. I lost it.
Well,
she's hysterical.
The time before last that I hosted SNL, she was the musical guest. And she's great. I mean, obviously she's like a performance artist. It's I feel like I get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat suit soon. A little meat suit to match her dress.
Meat suit
maybe.
and tie.
Yeah. There we go.
Suit and pie.
Oh my God, you're
that sounds
killing it
terrible.
Today. You are killing
That's
it today.
terrible. That's
You're
not
great today.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the meat suit.
Get rid of it.
But
Meat suit and pies got legs, I think. That
you never
nice.
know.
That sounds
you never
nice.
know. Crazier songs have been hits.
And Justin, it was lovely to see you.
You too, man.
Someone's doing this, which means wrap it up in radio
that is
industry.
the
And they twirl the finger.
That means twirling the pointer finger is universal for you've overstepped your time limit.
Get over it now. Hey, do you have a word? Because I thought I'd have a word if I was being interviewed all the time that I'd say, which meant I don't like this. Get me out of here.
Oh,
so
like
you'd say something like
a safe word,
you need to have one, like bananas, and then you get escorted out. Yeah,
maybe it'll be something like meat, suit, and pie.
Yeah,
or either one of those three words.
Okay, meat, suit, or pie.
Right,
but don't confuse it with meat, suit, and tie, because suit and tie is the the record.
Yeah,
pie, not tie.
Pie, not tie.
Yeah. Justin, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on. Bye, Justin Timberlake.